Hello and welcome to God's Minute. I'm Pastor Jonathan Conrad. I'm the senior pastor at St. Paul's Lutheran Church in Wilmington, North Carolina. Thank you for joining me this week as we take a look at the book of Ruth. And we're actually going to start our study by taking a passage from Scripture from Matthew. That's right, the New Testament, before we start talking about Ruth, which can be found in the Old Testament. So let's head over to the Gospel of Matthew, the first chapter. An account of the genealogy of Jesus the Messiah, the son of David, the son of Abraham, and Salmon the father of Boaz by Rahab, and Boaz the father of Obed by Ruth, and Obed the father of Jesse, and Jesse the father of King David. So why are we starting in the Gospel of Matthew? One of the goals that Matthew sets when he writes his gospel is to connect the lineage of King David to Jesus. And to do that, he goes through a genealogy, connect the dots, if you will, because it was very important for Matthew to show the people who were reading the gospel that Jesus came from the line of King David, the most popular king of the Jewish people. And that is why the Gospel of Matthew begins with this lineage. It also contains a lot of people, including four women that normally would not be mentioned in any kind of genealogy. And one of them is Ruth. When you see these people's names, there's something attached to them, a story that connects them with one another and to God. And that is very important for us to understand today. You have a story. I have a story. We have stories on how we have gotten to this place at this time in our history. And it's important that we are able to share those stories, because when we learn one another's stories, our minds are open, our hearts are open, and we get to know one another at a deeper level than just face value. A relationship that's not just built on social media or being acquaintances at church, but a relationship that's based on knowing one another's story, but also knowing that our stories are connected, and they are connected by God. So when we are looking at the story of Ruth, we can see that Ruth's story connects with King David, who connects with Jesus, who connects with us. So in that way, maybe we find something in Ruth's story that echoes in our story, because it's very important for us to know that though we have different stories, we all are part of the same book, the book of God. Thank you for joining me today, and I look forward to going through the book of Ruth with you the rest of the week. You take care, and God bless.